luxurious leisure class, and to become human again, so that, like Jesus, you too can say, I have come not to be served, but to serve. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir, for that inspirational speech. I'm sure it will serve as a trailer and a teaser for our students to go back and read your text in detail later. And I assure you that I will administer an examination for them on this. As a token of our love and our respect, I now request our director to present the chief guest with a memento.
So, I have the honor and privilege to present to you the following awards under the domain of research for those who have done excellence in the field of research from the students as well as the faculty. I have the honor to present to you, sir, the following candidate to be awarded for the best research done by undergraduates for his work, Extrapyramidal Effects of Acute Organophosphate Poisoning, Mr. Kent Reggie. I have the honor to present to you, sir, the following candidate to be awarded the Best Research Publication of the Year by a junior member of the faculty. Supraphysiological 25-hydroxyvitamin D3 level at admission is associated with illness, severity, and mortality in critically ill patients. To Dr. Ravikar Ralph. The following award is given for half a lifetime of research for an outstanding faculty in this field, the Reverend Father Lud M. Yedinapalli Award 2015. We'll talk about Dr. R.V. Shaji has been a faculty in the Department of Hematology since 2001 and is currently a professor of molecular biology. He did his Master of Science in Biotechnology from Goa University before joining CMC to do his PhD with Dr. Maman Chandi and Dr. Alok Srivastava in the Department of Hematology. He has made significant contributions in understanding the molecular basis of hemoglobinopathies in the country. His work has been in the field of hemoglobin disorders, through which he has established the most comprehensive laboratory service and research for such disorders in the country. He was instrumental in developing efficient molecular methods for diagnosis of several hematological diseases. He has also established techniques to carry out prenatal diagnoses of thalassemias and other hematological disorders. This has led to the institution being able to offer genetic diagnostic services to several patients and families with these diseases in India and in the neighboring countries. After he returned from his postdoctoral research fellowship, he carried out his research in understanding the molecular basis of globin gene regulation and erythropoiesis in normal and disease conditions. His research has helped in understanding the novel transcription regulatory mechanisms of human erythropoiesis. Over the last 5 to 6 years, working as an adjunct scientist at the Center for Stem Cell Research, Dr. Shaji has established the technology for cellular reprogramming and is the first in the country to develop well-characterized mouse and human-induced pluripotent stem cells. Based on these technologies, he has been able to establish disease models for hematological disorders. The country is also able to embark on an ambitious haplobanking project as part of an international consortium because of these technologies having been well established in the institution. Dr. Shaji has several research grants in his name, and he is also a co-investigator in several projects at the Department of Hematology and the Center for Stem Cell Research. He has brought more than 8 crore rupees as research support, both as PI and co-principal investigator. In several extramural research grants, he has done this. He has more than 60 publications to his credit, and he is a reviewer for a number of journals and has given invited lectures in a number of universities and forums across the country. He has developed significant research networks in India and abroad and has collaborators in various research projects. He has been instrumental in initiating doctoral programs and several other research activities in the department. He is a PhD guide in the Sri Chitra Tirunal University, Tiruvallur University, and the Tamil Nadu MGR University, and has been guiding more than 10 PhD students and several short-term project students from various parts of the country. He is also doctoral committee member of many students within and outside CMC and has been an examiner for PhD students from several universities in the country. He is a grant reviewer for various funding agencies like DBT, DST, and the Welcome DBT India Alliance. Therefore, for these achievements, the Christian Medical College Vellore is proud to honor Dr. R.V. Shaji with the Reverend Father Lud Yadnapalli STA Medal for the year 2015.
The Doctors Molly and Thomas Banu Award for the Best Teacher of the Year commemorates a faculty member who has, in his own inimitable way, impacted the lives of students both in the confines of the classroom and beyond. The recipient of this award for 2015, a CMC alumnus of the batch of 1994, joined the faculty of the Department of Anatomy in 2008 after having completed his postgraduate training in Madras Medical College. His interest in teaching had been sparked during a year that he spent working in the Department of Anatomy after completing his MBBS. From the day he joined the department, he stood out as an exceptional teacher. He had a special gift for teaching anatomy, communicating the clinical relevance and importance of his subject in a most interesting way. His lessons were meticulous, allowing quick learners to thrive while ensuring that the others were not too far behind. He always made an effort to go the extra mile while teaching, whether that meant visiting the EEG lab with his neuroelectrophysiology students or organizing the vertical integration of subjects for the occupational therapy and physiotherapy students. His influence extended much beyond the boundaries of the dissection table. He was known to be kind, approachable, wise, thoughtful, and to go far out of his way to reach out to his students. From taking Bible class for final year students to hosting meaningful sessions in retreats and organizing and participating in intense basketball games on the court, he demonstrated his firm conviction that the involvement with students should be not only at the academic level. Passion and vocation seldom merge, but they are a perfect blend in him. The Christian Medical College is proud to present the Best Teacher of the Year award for 2015 to Dr. Ivan Pratish James. The Paul Harrison Award is the highest accolade of the Christian Medical College Vellore, honoring its alumni who, through their dedicated and significant service to the poor, the neglected, and the marginalized, have upheld the motto of the institution, not to be served, but to serve. The recipients of this award for the year 2015 are from the batch of 1978 and have spent nearly 3 decades in the service of patients with leprosy, a stigmatizing disease that disproportionately affects those who have the least access to health care. After completing their undergraduate medical studies in CMC Vellore, Doctors Loretta and Premal Das served as medical officers from 1986 to 1989 at leprosy mission hospitals in rural parts of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. This period confirmed their resolve to serve people affected by leprosy who are ostracized from their communities and are most often the poorest of the poor. Dr. Premal drew his inspiration both from his family, he is the 3rd generation in his family to have worked with the leprosy mission, and later from Dr. Ernest Fritchie, the renowned leprosy reconstructive surgeon. For Dr. Loretta, her undergraduate training in CMC was a guiding force. After Dr. Premal and Dr. Loretta completed their postgraduate training in general surgery and general medicine in CMC Vellore, they returned to the Leprosy Mission Hospital in Salur and then Chandkuri to continue their work. From 1997, they have been at the Leprosy Mission Hospital at Naini in Uttar Pradesh. Throughout their time in these hospitals, Doctors Premal and Loretta have treated both the leprosy affected and the general community. Their workload has been heavy, with patients drawn to the hospitals where they served by the quality of care, compassion, sensitivity, and measure of trust that seemed lacking in other hospitals. Given the paucity of financial resources and manpower, life was challenging but gratifying because they were ministering to the disadvantaged. Centers for reconstructive surgery in India are few, and Dr. Premal, with his skill in correcting the deformities of patients with leprosy, has played a vital role in restoring a measure of dignity to these individuals. He has conducted numerous reconstructive surgery camps in different parts of India, Nepal, and China, and has shared his expertise with surgeons from India and many other countries. Dr. Loretta's medical work revolves around the 150 patients admitted in their hospital, many of whom suffer from intractable lepra reactions, diabetic ulcers, and septicemia from neglected wounds. She has developed protocols for TLM to improve the quality of medical and leprosy care and is always on call for doctors from other TLM hospitals when they need her advice. TLM Naini has published many research papers and is part of many multicentric national and international research projects. This training and research has helped maintain a perspective on leprosy at a time when India has the largest proportion of new cases in the world. Training and capacity building of government staff in leprosy remains a key priority for Dr. Loretta, particularly after the integration of leprosy with general health services in 2003. The training unit of TLM Naini is now recognized by the National Leprosy Eradication Program and the World Health Organization. Dr. Loretta has also developed courses that integrate leprosy into the general curriculum for doctors, nurses, and physiotherapy trainees, and special training programs for public health inspectors and field workers. Team building has been an area of focus for Dr. Premal, who has been the superintendent of the hospital since 1997. TLM Naini is now a nationally and internationally recognized center of leprosy expertise and excellence, with 150 beds for medical and surgical management of leprosy complications and disability management. The major departments are surgery, general medicine, dermatology, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, prosthetics, footwear, and rehabilitation. It is recognized by the Government of India as a tertiary leprosy referral center for specialized leprosy care, a critical aspect as leprosy gets little or no importance in the private and public health system. On a wider front, Dr. Premal has held the post of Deputy Director of TLM and has helped revive several TLM hospitals. In recognition of their response to the needs of leprosy patients, with a lifetime of outstanding work and dedicated service, the Christian Medical College Vellore is proud to honor Drs. Loretta and Premal Das with the Paul Harrison Award for 2015.
Honorable Chief Guest, Reverend Dr. Valson Thampu, respected Director, Dr. Sunil Chandi, beloved Principal, Dr. Alfred Daniel, esteemed members of the faculty, graduates of the batch of 2010, parents, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a privilege to bring my greetings and felicitations to the graduating members on behalf of the Students' Association. I salute all the graduates. For you have finished this race well and are on the threshold of an exciting and impactful career. What you are all today is God's gift to you, and what you can become and do is your gift back to God. You are all created fearfully and wonderfully, as the Bible says, and blessed with knowledge, skills, talents, and a value system to serve humanity. There are only a few medical colleges that offer the kind of education and training that you have received here in the Christian Medical College, Vellore. The dedication and inspiration of the faculty, the caliber of their teaching, the importance of its research, the quality of patient care, and the effectiveness of its leadership have earned enormous respect and admiration and secured its position as one of the leading medical institutions in the world. You owe it all to your alma mater. We owe it all to our alma mater. June 18th, 2010 was truly a special day in the history of this institution, where a bunch of 60 students walked into this campus for the very first time. Not knowing where to go or what to do, little did you know that each of you would be in one of the greatest batches to enter this college. The batch of 2010, you deserve respect and admiration. You have not only inspired your juniors, but also have captivated the hearts of our teachers, most of whom have termed this batch as the most ideal batch that has stepped into these hallowed portals in the recent past. Be it in academics, sports, dance, music, or drama, each of you have showed us what it means to give your best, what it means to be passionate about the things one loves, but most of all, your batch has taught us what it means to stay as one.